Morning, YouTube. We're installing a package today. They finally came. These are from Robert's Bee Company out in Georgia. I think they also go by H&R Apiaries. These guys are a couple days late getting here. They ended up, for some reason, the post office shipped them all the way to Texas and then back here to Mississippi. So we're going to open it up, see what we've got. I do have some dead bees in the bottom, but not very many. So we're going to go ahead and pop this up and install this in this hive. So hang tight, let me get this thing opened up. All right, one of the first things I want to go ahead and point out with a new package, feed them, feed them, feed them. Remember, these guys are coming in with no resources other than that little sugar syrup can. So I've got this 2-frame feeder in here. I'm going to go ahead and fill that sucker up. That way they've got plenty to eat. We're supposed to have rain for a couple days. I don't want them to run short on resources to get started. I do have some old comb in here as well as some new frames, and the queen I'm just going to plop right there in the middle of these 2 frames right here. So let me go ahead and get this feeder filled up and we'll go to the next step. Alright, feeder's full. Here's the way these guys work. They come, obviously, in a package. What we're going to do is pop this lid off. This cord right there is actually what the queen is hanging by. So whatever you do, you don't want to drop her in there. I mean, you can get her out, but then you're sticking your hand down in there to get them out. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this off. All right, so just take your hive tool. I'm gonna pop this lid off. It's usually held on there with a few staples. Under here, you're going to have your sugar or your syrup. It's a heavier syrup, I believe. And got that off. And then the next step is you want to get this sugar can out, which this guy feels awfully light, but they are a couple days late. So it may be... No, they still got syrup in there. All right, now here's the trick. Hey, look, I brought a hive beetle with me. When you do that, go ahead and throw your cover back on there so they don't all get out. Turn that over. That's actually got a fair bit of syrup left in it. Alright, then go ahead and grab this strap that your queen's hanging by. Pop that staple out. Remember, this is just like anything else. As soon as you get that queen out, check her out, make sure she's good. So we're going to pop that out, go ahead and cover that back up. See, bees are all over the queen, which is a good thing. Go ahead and see if I can see her. Oh, there she is. She's got a yellow mark on her. And so I do have a good live queen. So we're just going to go ahead and set her down. Sorry about that. Apparently I hit the record button twice and managed to turn record off. Basically, to get the bees into the hive, you remove a couple of frames from the hive, carefully dump the bees over the hive down into it, kind of tilting the package back and forth so the bees gently fall out and into the hive. After you've got all of the bees into the hive, simply put the 2 frames carefully back in and wedge the queen between 2 of those frames. Any bees that are remaining in the package, simply set the package in front of the hive and they'll find their way in. Alright, at this point we have a queen cage. Our bees are in there. We go ahead and put our lids back on there. Straighten up that hive. It's gotten a little crooked on me. Crooked, that's not even a word. Holy English teacher, Batman. Okay. Grab that outer cover. Throw it on there. And there we go. Let me get the tripod out of your way. I am going to go ahead and throw an entrance reducer in there, just because new colony, they're not going to really be able to defend themselves. And that's all there is to it. I mean, that took me a couple minutes. Package is installed. I'll come out in a few days, check and make sure she's released, and we're good. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. I do appreciate it. Take care.